I cannot describe the levels of hype this episode gave me. It was satisfying as hell. It was brutal. It made me fucking emotional. I will not lie. I'm broken. I do not know how you start crying over hype. Over an episode in general, but this one gave me so much hype, so much satisfaction. I teared up. I'll admit it. Call me a child, call me a baby, call me a pussy, whatever you want, but I've fallen in love with Gate. Many of you can see that if you've stuck around for these consistent reviews, though they've been far and few between, and sometimes weeks after an episode has been out. I believe I also started tearing up because this is the penultimate episode, the second to last. That means Gate is ending, and I just love Gate so much. It has its issues. Every series does. No series is perfect. But for me, I love the characters. I love the art style. I love the plot. I love the build-up. And Season 2 in general, I just love because you have so many satisfying moments, like Prince Zozal getting the shit beat out of him by Kurabayashi, or the Fire Dragon fight, or Tuka's character development and bringing her back from the depths of insanity. Now, this episode was brutal in a way because it was a one-sided slaughter. We knew it was coming. The Japanese are far too advanced compared to the Empire. And Zozal, he knows that they're strong as hell, but he's foolishly continuing to fight and fight and fight and piss them off. He thinks they can beat them, which is idiotic in itself. We already knew he was a foolish character, but that goes beyond the levels of normal idiocy. It brings him into complete retardation. Or even farther beyond that, because I believe even a complete dumbass would know when to quit. If you're facing an enemy that has hundreds of years of technology and firepower and just warfare on you. Give it a century or two, the Empire might have had guns developed by then and they might be more of a fearsome opponent, but now it's swords, bows and arrows, and you have fantasy creatures. Sure, a couple Japanese did get injured, but it was a one-sided slaughter. Honestly, I'm hoping we at least have one or two enemies that do cause a lot of potential problems, but that's probably only going to be Tuyule, and maybe that orc thing that seems to blend into with the shadows or something like that. This episode was a rescue operation for all the pro-peace senators that were captured in Barsoon prison. The Japanese went in and rescued all of them, except Princess Pina. They had no knowledge that Princess Pina was captured and imprisoned, so of course they couldn't go save her, and they'd have to literally breach the castle's defense. Sure, they took over West Gate, but you have a massive army gathering at the castle to protect themselves. The Jade Palace people, the cleaners and everything, they were slaughtered. Even the head guy, oh my god. It was satisfying when he was killed. So, the people out of the Jade Palace, Sherry, the diplomat and the vice minister and everything, they're free. You have all the pro-peace senators, they were being saved by the Red Light District denizens, or citizens or whatever. And you also have the Rose Knights. I gotta say, Bose, the temporary captain, the blonde, she kind of went crazy because she wasn't able to get close enough to the castle to actually rescue Pina. And then you have Beefeater. Oh my god. That chase with Beefeater and Bose on the horse with an army behind them. And you have the corporal, he's not leaving because those were the only two knights that actually went to the capital to rescue Pina. He's waiting there when they're supposed to pull out in like 3 minutes. And you see this huge-ass army chasing these two women. And he has all of them line up, all of his men, and they start firing. And it's a race against time. It was a barely escaped moment. They got him onto the plane and everything. Sure, her horse got shot down and they had to catch them and they all hauled ass onto the plane. And you have the army surround the helicopter and they're raising their spears and sword, and the size of that. Holy shit. There is usually one way to beat a gun. Well, technically two, but they're not technologically advanced to beat the guns. So you have to swarm them with numbers. Guns have the weakness of bullets. They have limited amounts of ammunition, and sometimes they don't always go through a person. So, if they do, you can get like 2 kills, sometimes 3, but usually stuck to 1 kill. And these people, the SDF, they were restrained by the fact they couldn't hit the 2 women in the front. So they had to try and avoid them while taking down the enemy. They couldn't have eradicated that army without more of them. Everyone else had started leaving and everything. The fucking paratroopers, oh my god, that was so hype. I love that. Everyone else except the corporal's squad was there. He was the last land unit, and they were all pulling out everyone else, and he just stays there to protect the women. My hands up, him. And then Itami. He's hauling ass. The pedal to the metal. It scares everyone else in the car because, like, what the fuck? Slow down. Do we need to go that fast? And Itami, he does not want to let any of his squad die, because Kurabayashi and all of them are fighting and protecting the refugees and anyone who wants to escape the capital. Oh, fuck. So he's hauling ass, and they're going to be the only ones in the capital where they have this massive army. It's going to be fucking awesome. They're going to rescue Pina. Because it's too much if they can. It's too much. That last scene with Pina, when she's hitting the door, you see blood on the door and on her hands. She's beating the door, she's screaming. Solitude is driving her crazy. Solitude is one of the worst things you can give a person. And she's freaking out. Oh my god, that hurts my heart. It really hurts my heart. So along with getting emotional, I also have the massive dread of next episode is the finale. Finale of Gate Season 2. Look, I know, it's been a couple weeks since these episodes came out. Winter 2016 has ended, and spring 2016 has started, but I move at my own pace, and Gate, I'm glad I can move at my own pace. I don't feel rushed, even after weeks. The pacing, oh my god, the pacing is amazing. And the execution on how the SDF took over the West Gate, all of the operations happening, the rescue operation and all that. Oh my god, this episode was phenomenal. I loved it. Now, be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more reviews, reactions, vlogs, talks, the usual. Comment down below anything you want, except spoilers on next episode, and anything that has to do with next episode, okay? Other than that, tell me how far we are in the light novels, etc., etc., etc. So check out the links down in the description where you can go and add me on Twitter and Facebook, and go check out Gate Season 2, Episode 23 and 24. I'll get around to 24 very soon. I don't want to, but I also want to watch it. So thank you very much for watching. This is Atarix Nation here, my lovely community citizens and civilians. I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good day, watch lots of anime, read lots of manga. Bye-bye, guys.